Hi everyone, this is Dan, and the future holds crypto. I wanted to make a very short video today because there are very important news that just broke out a couple of hours ago. Uh, um, by the way, I forgot to do this. It is important to keep an eye on stuff like this. This has nothing to do with politics. I'm not going to get into stuff like this, but it's important to have an eye on stuff like this. So follow every important people. As you can see here, 4 hours ago, Donald Trump just announced that both him and the First Lady have tested positive for COVID-19, and they will begin their quarantine recovery process immediately. Okay, well, this is some major news, and if you look in the past, historically speaking, in October before the elections, the stocks had a bearish month, and this won't help. This will definitely not help. So October was already looking bearish from an historical point of view. Now it will look even more bearish. Even if I look here on the some predictions from the trading central, I'm looking at the S&P 500. They all are already predicting a fall of 7%. This might be bigger, this might not happen, so just don't take anything too seriously here. I'm just showing you some data, and do your own research. This is not a financial advice. If you look at Dow Jones, again, it might take a very big dip as well. As you expect, this will be all over the news. It actually is already all over the news. You can find it everywhere, and if you look at the some headlines, they're already talking about the risks, the fact that placed US in deep danger zone. So there will be a lot of FUD on the market, and the fear will be big. So when the market opens today, the stock market opens, it might very well go down, probably by a percentage, a bigger percentage than usual under usual circumstances. So take this into consideration. There's also the fact that he met with, or he had bidden close to him a couple of days before. If he also has it, probably the panic will be even more. So what can I say? Take this into consideration. This is not. I haven't done this video to scare you, not by any means. It's important to stay informed and to make informed decisions. So please please don't be scared. Try to see the opportunity in this. If the market goes down, and usually from a historical perspective, for the moment, with big events, the crypto market is correlated with the stock market. So if the stock market goes down, there's a big chance that the crypto market will go down. So I'm looking here at the 4-hour chart and the volumes, and as you can see, it's already we have a bigger week down, starting here, and the volumes, we have a volume here, a bigger one. Now this is just starting, so keep a close eye on it. If actually, you know, my philosophy here, I don't like to trade cryptocurrency. I just try to find the best places to accumulate more. So this might be a good time to accumulate more, even if you are scared. That's probably, if you are scared, that's probably a good time to buy. So let's look at yeah, so you have seen the prediction. Okay. If as I mentioned in one of my previous videos, actually the previous video after before this one, let me check on the market cycle graph. Look at the market cycles video, and see where the accumulation phase is, the smart money, what the smart money does, and the market length theories. This will make you this will help you understand the market cycles in general, and help you have better expectations for yourself and for the market, and to avoid disappointment. And what I wanted to show you again, basically, the smart money buys here. I still think that we are somewhere in in this region. So take a look, see if you can find a better opportunity these days, and accumulate more. However, I also want to mention, probably I will talk a lot more on stuff like this on this exit plan in a different video. But as I mentioned in the previous video, it's very hard to actually find the bottom, right? So don't try very hard to find the perfect bottom, and don't invest your money all in one spot, because there's a high chance of other bottoms to occur. The memes with I bought the dip, but the dip gets deeper. The dip had a dip, and the dip had a dip. So if you buy here, you'll find another dip here. And if you went in with all your money here, you'll be disappointed and angry if you go if you find another, if the market goes even lower. But then you can see if it maybe goes even lower and stuff like that. So try to dollars cost averaging. Try to find spots like this, and make smaller investments. Don't go all in one spot on. So if you don't go all in, that's what I wanted to say. Basically, if you don't go all in, you will, when the bull market starts, you should also try not to go all out, because looking in the past, when you see this, it's easy to say, yeah, I will go out here. But look at this: optimism, belief, thrill, euphoria. You have to be very careful, because you might enter in one of these stages. You have to get to formulate a plan for yourself and stick with it. It's harder said than done, but if you have multiple entries, the best thing to do is to have multiple exits. And I've talked. If you look at crypto in general, there are a lot of YouTubers and a lot of people that actually made a lot of profit on paper, but they never sold, and they are here again. So probably they bought here or here, and they're again here, because they said they were euphoric, and they said no, it will go off the charts, right? So basically, try to if you go with multiple entries, try to figure out some prices where you can also do small exits. So let's say if it reaches this one, you do a 10%. If it reaches this one, you do a 20%. If it reaches this one, it's 40%, and stuff like that. So it's very important to do that, because then you might get into the trap of thrill and euphoria. You might expect it to go even much further away, and you will go back here. So that's another thing that I wanted to mention here in this video. So going back a little bit, let's look at the fear index. 41. Yesterday was 45. Look here, 45. So basically, I think this one will go even further away down. And as I mentioned in the previous video, look at this one in March. It was 10. It was 10, and yeah, the fear was great. But that, if you bought here, this would have been the most profitable zone to buy in during 2020. So keep that in mind. Look at this fear index as well in the following month, possibly, or months. I'm not saying that we'll be bearish all of this time, but if the stock market is bearish, it's very probable that cryptocurrency will also be bearish, because, and I'm saying this because in big events, historically, when there are big dips, crypto market is also influenced. However, everybody's waiting for cryptocurrency to decouple, and that's might happen. That might happen. Everybody is waiting for it, but until that happens, watch them closely together. Okay, and to try to also keep optimistic, think about the long term, and long term the things are looking very bullish. Also, look at the evolution. Look at the evolution in of crypto in general, and what's happening in the whole world right now. If you look here, please take a look. The first video is about why crypto is good, and how what the inflation, and why investing in crypto might be a good idea, and it's also about money in general and inflation, and other assets, how other assets evolved in the last century. The second video is about the world money, and you will see there how small the crypto market really is, and whenever someone is actually telling you that we are already with a lot of money into this market and it cannot go much higher, and then you understand that the potential is huge, and then we are just a small blip on the world money market graph. So basically, we have a lot of potential here. This is just the beginning, and the adoption hasn't started yet. This is about the Securities Clarity Act, and this will also be helping crypto in general, and especially Ripple. And the last one, the market cycles accumulation phase, more money, cryptocurrency, and the crypto currency market cycles length, and setting up realistic expectations for yourself, not to be disappointed when you don't expect to invest today and tomorrow to have to become a millionaire, and or even 3 years for that matter. Don't be disappointed for that. Have realistic expectations for yourself, especially until utility kicks in. The market is based on speculation, and it has cycles as any other market. However, the good part is that the cryptocurrency has smaller cycles. And now to try to keep a positive stance, let's look here. I have two things to show you. Sorry for okay. So I told you, look on the perspective, the long-term perspective, and this is something that I found very interesting. They actually showed you in one of my videos as well with XRP only, but look historically speaking at the prices, and so in September 2020, in September 2022, the price of 2020, sorry, the Ethereum was 343, and in October 2015 it was $0.5. XRP price in 2015 November 0.004. Now it's 0.23. XLM 0.08, 0.001. So look at this. Basically, if you think long term, also look long term in the past. And if you look long term in the past, and it's easier to look in the past, right? It's easier if you look at the past. And let's take a look here. For example, for Ethereum. Let's go to 1 day. So it's easier to look in the past, right? It's very, very easy to look back and say that it was that things happened fast and stuff like that. But look here. You think that if this was if you zoom in, if you were here, this is day by day, and you had major pumps, major dumps, and it at a very small price, right? So also when you're looking back, try to zoom in on in parts like this, because if you zoom out, it looks small. It doesn't seem to matter a lot. But if you zoom in on a day-to-day basis, you realize how the without having the future in near you, because you look at this. If you don't have this as reference, you'll understand how much is in percentages where this pumps and dumps and all the volatility here, and the people that invested here were just riding the wave, being stressed out day by day, every candle. So try to think about this, and if you look in the past and long term, try to understand the by zooming in and putting yourself somewhere in the past. Put yourself here that you invested here. Look at all of this, and then you're riding all this wave, being stressed, and then at one point this doesn't matter. Invested here on the long term, it doesn't matter so much, right? So that's one bit of good news. And also I wanted to show you something very important. As you know, we had a lot of very, very, very important news in the past months, and the adoption of crypto is very close to happening. So we have a lot of bullish news all over the world. So first of all, digital currencies are forming around the world. So China is working on digital yuan. US is working on the digital dollar, and Europe is working on the digital. So I said euro, no. So the digital dollar, yeah, and Europe is working on digital euro. So this will not be normal cryptocurrency, because it will be centralized. Don't have any doubt on that. So the governments will have more control on you. However, looking on the bigger perspective, it will increase the adoption. It will increase the adoption of crypto. So that's certainly helpful, because it will increase the visibility. So hence the adoption. Besides that, if you look in my previous videos, we had a lot of other bullish news, like US accepting banks to custody crypto. That's huge. And the Securities Clarities Act that was proposed a few days since now, before now. So there are a lot of things happening all over the world. The overall the entire market on the long term looks bullish, so keep that in mind. However, on the short term, it might be bearish because of the news that I showed you a few moments ago. But look at this one. This is from European Central Bank. As technological changes are transforming how we pay, a digital euro could offer a universally acceptable, risk-free, and trusted means of payment to complement cash. We've analyzed its possible benefits and challenges in our report. So this is definitely happening. If you had any doubts, this is happening. Yeah. So. I think we can wrap up this video. Stay tuned for more. If you find this helpful, please like and subscribe to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video.